is located once in part of the democratic United States and is now replaced with a depressive, totalitarian one. But what makes this place so scary is that it still looks the same as the United States, which is kind of weird because there's a wall around it. The women in this society are clothed in odd colors that coincide with their society and where they are in the hierarchy. And there is no freedom without choice, so they are basically supposed to do things from the government. They don't have any choice of freedom. And today we have Ofred, who is a 5'7", pale-skinned and brunette-haired woman. And she is a handmaid, which is a person that makes babies and has babies for the commanders in this society. So yeah, so that is what we have today. So stay tuned. We now have a story with Allie and Kelly inside the Republic of Gilead. So this is like intense footage of them inside. So we are the first people to ever be inside Gilead. So here is the interview.
Hi Dylan! We've made it to the Republic of Gilead. We're wearing these clothes to try and fit in. We have these passes to try to get through the wall. Let's see how it goes. Oh, there's the wall.
Make sure if you exit the park, you get a hand stamp, okay?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. This is where the handmaids go shopping. We can see stuff that they sell inside these beautiful windows. More windows with products that we can buy. About to walk by the Guardians. Let's see the strange outfits that they wear. Oh my God. Hi, we just entered the colonies. It's very dark in here and very scary, so shh, we'll take you along. We can hear people screaming, but it's too dark to see why. I don't know what's happening. Something's about to happen. Help!
It'd be too late to alter course.
Oh no. Kelly, get me out of here.
Pirates lurking in every corner.
We're going really slow. I don't know what's happening. Looks like a lot of people have died here. They work these handmaids to death. We are now witnessing live tortures of someone from Mayday. They've said that they raped a girl.
Where become Jack Sparrow? Speak up! Or do you fancy a swim with Davy Jones?
Offered for this winsome wench, stout-hearted and corn-picking honor by the pound. Shifter.
Right now we're in the jail. These are people from Mayday. They're waiting to be killed. We just made it out of the colonies and we're never going back. Now that we made it out of the colonies, we're gonna go visit an abandoned house that a commander and his wife used to own. There's pictures of the family along the walls. Oh, okay, no picture there. We're witnessing some more family photos. Really great. We're about to get footage of the ghost of a wife. Do us part. We just made it out of the Republic of Gilead. Saw a lot of interesting things. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Dylan.
Wow, that was an intriguing and engaging video. Thank you so much, ladies. So now we have our interviews. Hello and welcome back to Insider Gilead Edition. Today we have a special guest. Quaker Corey is going to come on the show and speak to us about how he saved women from human trafficking. Hi, and welcome back to our program. We are here with Quaker Corey, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about him saving women from human trafficking and how he got to this place in his life.
So, pretty much, I just wanted to help the women, like give them a second chance so they can escape from the horrible qualities and harsh realities that were in Gilead. So I just wanted to give them a second chance, make sure that they're wanted somewhere else than inside these horrors.
What pushed you to get you to this point in your life where you're just like, hey, I want to save these people?
So pretty much my wife and I actually, we kept receiving these letters from these handmaids.
Wow.
I actually brought a couple letters here if you want me to.
Can you read those for us? And
Yeah,
just
sure.
give us an idea?
This is just an excerpt from one of the letters. One woman said, They want us to hear the screams and grunts and shrieks of what is supposed to be either extreme pain or extreme pleasure, or both at once. And so that one was pretty touching for both of us.
Wow.
To kind of get one of those first-person experiences to actually show how much pain they were in Gilead.
Wow, that was extremely powerful and moving. Do you have any other examples of how the women felt when they were inside the wall?
Yeah, actually, I do have another part of a letter that a woman had sent me when she was actually inside Gilead.
Wow.
And she said, "I avoid looking down at my body, not so much because it's shameful or immodest, but because I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at something that determines me so completely." And that was another very powerful saying and interpretation of how she actually felt when she was surrounded by these horrors in Gilead.
Lots of emotion there.
Lots of emotion here. So that's what kind of drove my wife and I to help them out of there and give them another life.
Wow, very moving and compelling. Thank you for speaking about what you do and why you do it, and thank you for your services to the human trafficking victims.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I just wanted to really share my message and make sure that people know what I'm doing to kind of raise awareness about the whole situation and how bad it is. So,
thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We'll shake your hand. Cool. Okay. Do you need daycare services? Are you tired of watching your kids sometimes? Well, you can go to Tammy's Daycare, where it's 9 to 5, and even your kids can stay home. You can even spend a night. Then call 9555-1525-2929-64. If you have any other questions, go to tammysdaycare.com. We hope to see your child there. Hi, and welcome back. We have a new special guest named Ofred, and she is here today. Welcome, Ofred. Thank you for being here, Ofred.
Thank you for having me, Dylan.
So, what's it like being a handmaid in the society of Gilead?
Life in Gilead is really hard because my only purpose is to have babies for other people, and I don't have any purpose of my own.
So, Ofred, how do you compensate for being used as an object, and what do you do to kind of cope with those feelings that you have about you being used like that?
Sometimes I sing to myself in my head something lugubrious, mournful, and Presbyterian.
Would you mind giving us some things that you used to sing to yourself?
Yeah, I think I wrote it here in my journal somewhere. Oh, here it is. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound could save a wretch like me. Once was lost, but now I'm found. Was bound, but now I'm free.
So, Ofred, I noticed that you have a journal there with you. When did you start journaling, and why did you start journaling?
I actually started it in the Red Center when I first got taken there, which was highly against the rules because we can't even have books in there. Everything's like audio taped, like no one can read anything, and because in there it's blessed be this, blessed be that. They played it from tape, so not even an ant would be guilty of the sin of reading.
Wow, thank you. Moving and powerful story. Thank you for being here, Ofred, and speaking to our audience today.
Of course.